Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. As you know that there are two distinct parts of this class or this program. First is to learn and practice the rules of recitation, and also to practice the similar sounding letters, which needs more attention and more detail in practice. In the previous lessons, we covered different rules of recitation and also similar sounding letter. For example, what is the articulation point of Zal, Ta and Tha. Okay. Now in lesson 12, now you can see on the screen Suratul Ma'un, and last time we covered idgham, assimilation without nasal sound in Fawailul lil Musallin. Now here one word or one letter has been highlighted, and this is the letter of Daad, and we are going to make a difference between similar sounding letter of, this letter is resembling with others, and where people do mistake and do not make any difference between the two, like Tha and Sin. You see, we covered that one. Now this is letter Daad, and you can see on the picture that articulation point of letter Daad. First of all, this is one of the most difficult letter or articulation point and needs a lot of practice with patience. This has been considered and recognized the most difficult letter in the Arabic language, which has no other example in other languages. It's very typical with that one, and the people of language are proud of that. First of all, this is a heavy letter, and when a letter is heavy, it means it will be pronounced with a thick sound, not thin sound, a thick sound. And it is articulated when the edge of tongue touches the upper molar teeth. You see, these are the nibbling teeth, and on my right and left, these are the molar teeth, grinding teeth, hard teeth. Now, as you can see that here on this side, this has been highlighted with the blue. Basically, inside the gums, baseline of these molar teeth, and this is the edge of the whole tongue. Now, this is basically articulation point of that one. Now, this can be articulated, or this letter can be pronounced either from right side, the same style, edge and upper molar teeth, or from left side, as it has been highlighted here, or from both sides, left and right, at the same time placing your right and left edge on the upper molar teeth. But this is very difficult. However, it is comparatively easy to pronounce this letter Daad from left side. That's why in the picture, in this photo, it has been highlighted, that one. How to pronounce letter Daad? To pronounce this letter correctly, place the left edge of your tongue to the edges of left upper molar teeth, grinding teeth, premolar and molar, the full line from the baseline. Now we practice that one first. Let's see here, keeping in mind, and as I told you that it needs a lot of practice with patience. Okay, sometime after a lot of practice you are able to do that one correctly, sometime it doesn't, but you have to continue. Okay, this is a lifetime journey. Tajweedul huruf, proper recognition of each letter, and especially those letters which have similar sounding letter. The, ad, adda. Okay, point to remember, this letter must not be pronounced like the letter dal, which is commonly done. word. It has its own special articulation point. Okay. Now, practice of letter Daad. Keeping in mind that you have to place the left edge of your tongue, the upper molar teeth, left upper molar teeth, we will do that one. And in this case, Fatha, Kasra and Dhamma, with that practice, 3 lines and 3 columns. Dah,
dah,
Di,
di,
Duh,
duh,
Ad,
ad,
Id,
id,
Ud,
ud,
Adda.
adda.
You see, because in mushaddad letter, a letter having a tashdid, we have to pronounce it, giving double time or stressing, emphasizing, because it is a double letter. Adda,
Adda,
Addi,
addi,
Addu.
addu.
Okay. Now, practice of letter Daad continues, and in this case, recite the following words without making pause, waqf. And we have the examples. I have taken the examples, all words from the Holy Quran, where in the beginning, in the middle, and at the end, the same letter. Di'fun,
ضعف,
Duribat,
ضربت,
Daifi,
ضيفي,
Dalla.
ضل,
Now in the middle, Yudaifu,
يضاعف,
Yudaifu.
يضاعف.
You see, you may have noticed that if you pronounce it correctly, or as far as possible correctly, then a little bit blow, you will feel some, blow on the left side, because you're trying to place the edge of your tongue to your upper molar teeth. Yudaifu,
يضاعف,
Yadriba,
يضرب,
Yudi'u,
يضيء,
Yahuddu,
يحد,
Al-Ardu,
الأرض,
Faridun,
فارض,
Anqada.
أنقض.
Okay. Now, it is another important issue that if you want to really practice, recognize between similar sounding letter, then you just focus on that one, continue to practice, and for the sake of practice, also do the similar sounding other letter and make a difference. If you feel the difference, then it means that you have recognized the proper articulation point. For example, in this case, at the end, Yahuddu, if you say proper, mixing with dal, it will be Yahuddu. You see, you will feel that emphasis of the tongue is on the different side. And it is not that word which has been revealed or which should be pronounced in that Surah Al-Ma'un. All right? But it is more inclines towards dal. Now, we will do the practice, Surah Al-Ma'un. Okay? And but before that, before moving to the next slide, this letter Daad could be mispronounced like dal, like zal, or za, or dha. Most of the time it is pronounced like dal, full dal, or dha. Okay? In order to make you understand, easily, I would say that this is maybe in between dal and dha. It inclines towards dal sound as well, and also dha, if you want to understand, as quickly. But this is not exactly dal or dha. So it is important that you listen to, authentic recitations which are available, okay, in different forms, again and again, especially those surahs where this letter has been Surah Al-Fatiha, Surah Al-Duha, Wal-Layli Idha Saja, that one, and Surah Alam Nashrah, and those small surahs. Listen and practice. Now we will recite Surah Al-Ma'un. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أرأيت الذي يكذب بالدين فذلك الذي يدع اليتيم ولا يحض على طعام المسكين فويل للمصلين الذين هم عن صلاتهم ساهون الذين هم يراءون ويمنعون الماعون. So with this we conclude lesson number 12, and inshallah ta'ala in next lesson we will learn a new rule. Keep practicing all those rules of recitation. Until the next program, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.